Many people think that after they've accepted the life of Christ, there is really nothing too much to do again. Of course, you've accepted the life of Christ and you're going to heaven. But there must be something else much more pressing on your heart. Thank God you're going to heaven. But the next question for you is that how many people are you going to take along with you to heaven? It's not only the kingdom of God that is here. There is also another kingdom that is contending against our kingdom. And that is the kingdom of darkness. The interest of the kingdom of God is also the interest of the kingdom of darkness. 2 Corinthians chapter 10 verse 4. For the weapon of our warfare are not carnal. It says, but mighty through God to the pulling down of strongholds. NLT verse 5. We destroy every proud obstacle, alright, that keeps people from knowing God. 2 Timothy chapter 2 verse 4. No man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who has chosen him to be a soldier. Paul was saying that if you're a soldier, you cannot afford to live the way other persons are living. If you're a believer, you cannot afford to behave or live the way the people in the world are behaving, because you will not be able to please the one who has sent you, which is God. So this is the mentality that you must have as a believer. You were called to fight. As you are wanting to contend and advance the cause of Christ on earth, the devil is also doing everything, is also orchestrating everything he can to make sure that the kingdom of God does not prevail on earth. Can you see what I'm saying? Let me give you an example. Acts 23 verse 12. And when it was day, certain of the Jews banded together and bound themselves under a curse, saying that they would neither eat nor drink till they had killed Paul. The reason why you're on earth is not to get a job. The reason why you're on earth itself is not to go to school. Let me tell you something. Let me drive this well. The reason why you are in school, so that you can get certifications, is so that you can get educated, is so that you can be able to understand how the system of education works, so that you can use it as an advantage to influence the educational sector and the other industries wherever you find yourself for the sake of the kingdom. The devil is using so many means to distract and make the heart of people lukewarm towards the advancement of the gospel. One very good one is social media. You open your social media pages, you can on countless number of times in a day, yet you don't have time to pray. You may be saying that is it not just social media? Do you think if the devil wants to come to you, all right, to bait you and tempt you and distract you, do you think the devil will really come as a devil? He's going to come in a form that would attract you enough to be able to come to him. If the devil will come, the devil would not come in his nature as the devil. He would come through social media. He would come through the TV. He would come through the movies. He would come through peer pressures. He would come through enjoyment. Of course, I'm not saying enjoyment is bad. Of course, you know the context I'm speaking. Enjoyment that is detrimental to your spiritual life. There is such an enjoyment, and that is what the devil wants to get you into. By the way, I'm not saying the social media is bad. Listen to what I'm saying. I'm only saying that you must understand the tactics of the devil. And so rather than allowing the social media to influence you, you influence the social media. You use the social media to advance the cause of the gospel. We're going to have to use it, because that is where everybody can be found. So we have to use it the same way Moses was using the rod, okay? The sorcerers and the magicians too were using the rod. The rod, part of the rod in this generation is the social media. So the devil is using social media. We must also use the social media, but we must use the social media in such a way that our influence and our propagation, the effulgence that we are bringing, okay, our tactics in using the social media will swallow up the same way Moses' rod swallowed up that of others. Our use and the tactics in social media must swallow up the wisdom of the world too.